And I think we should be live on Facebook. Hi everybody, welcome to the Strategic Swing Trader. I am Sami Absad, Director of Education at T3 Live. I hope you are doing well. We're going to talk about some amazing swing ideas for this week, but we'll also go over the market and I'll give you my game plan. Before we start, as always, a standard required disclaimer to let you know that trading is risky and that whatever we discuss in this video is for educational purposes only. If you're new to our channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. Please also download this free ebook. Link for it is in the description below. Without further ado, let's get started. If you have any questions for us, please be sure to reach out, info@t3live.com. And again, if you find benefit in today's video, please be sure to hit the like button. The market is just in a beautiful, beautiful uptrend. In fact, it broke out on Friday, so that's a nice breakout. But the beautiful thing about the market is the grind up on the Qs and the SPY. So the market is just in an all-out bullish uptrend. We had a pretty big bar on Friday, so I don't know that we're gonna put in another big bar tomorrow, but I expect this trend to continue higher. So no end in sight. I don't usually try and predict the top when we have a nice grind uptrend, unless the trend accelerates, unless the trend gets overbought, starts to separate away from the moving average, from that 20-period moving average, and starts to accelerate. Then you can look at, potentially picking the top in the market. But for now, the bias is bullish. The IWM is just looking to break out actually. On the monthly chart, looks higher. Everything says higher. In terms of the plays for this week, especially for tomorrow, Monday, we have the AAP. This is trying to break out on the daily, and you can look at the weekly also. Beautiful base breakout. So I like it higher, over $70 basically. Stop would be under 63.83, or tighter stop would be under 65.70 cents, 65.70 on the AAP. The cruise lines look higher. The most interesting one right now is the NCLH, but it's up a lot and it's not too far from resistance. So I would go with the CCL over 16.20.21, stop under 15.40, and then target the prior high, $19 or so. The CDMO is a daily base breakout, so just over the base, stop under it, looks nice. CFLT, I called it as an earnings play that day. It had a nice gap and it's been basing ever since. So I like it. That's the weekly chart. Here's the monthly. The monthly looks beautiful. Looks higher to the prior high right here, which is $41. So this would be a play over last week's high, whatever the highest point is, 34.36. Stop under 31.50 and target about 41 on the CFLT. Ericsson is a gorgeous looking weekly buy setup. So this is a nice pullback. I like it higher over 5.51. Stop can be under 5.20, or if you want a tighter stop, it'd be just under the SPAR's low, which is 5.38. Target about 6 to 6.15 on the Ericsson. IBM also called it as an earnings play. It worked, and it just went sideways. It tried to break down right here, and what happened? It went right back up. So in fact, it broke out a little bit on Friday, but I still like it higher over 189. Stop under the SPAR's low, which is 182.60 on the IBM, and like it higher to the all-time high, believe it or not, which is about $220 on IBM. Finally broke the long-term downtrend on the monthly, 10-year long downtrend, and is looking really, really good. That's IBM. The PGEN is a little bit late because it broke out last week. I just wasn't aware of it. Okay, so that's the issue. But long right here, stop right here. Right now, there's another entry over last week's high. Stop, I would stick with under 130 to be safe, because it looks like it could run up for a while. That PGEN. That's the weekly. Here's the monthly. This is just starting to transition on the monthly. So that's why I would use the large stop so as to not get shaken out. The RSI also transitioned higher on the monthly. Look at the weekly. I like it even more on the weekly. Over 6.601. Stop under 530 and target up here. Looks pretty good also on the RSI. SWKS is bottoming on the monthly. The tightest stop would be like $10, I think. It's a big stop, but nice monthly. Here's the weekly, that's pretty nice as well. And here's the daily. Like it higher over 107.50. No, 107.70 to be safe. Stop under 101.69. So it's a very big stop, but this would be a long-term trade. TMF is the leveraged 20-year treasury, TLT. So notice if you look at the weekly chart, it's a weekly buy setup forming. So I like it higher over last week's high, which is 55.35. Stop under just Friday's low, which is 52.79. Of course, you want a safer stop, put the stop right here. But that's a much bigger stop. With the bigger the stop, the smaller the share size. So that's why I try and go with the tightest stop possible, usually. And in this case, it still is $2, I think. And not quite $2. No, it's actually more. It's more than $2. So, but I like it. TNDM triggered on Friday, but it's not too late. I like it higher over the base right here. Stop under $26. So it would be about over 27.85. Stop under 26, and then who knows what the target is going to be. It could be, you know, it could move up a lot to $40 or so on the TNDM. TRGP is an oil stock that is doing a 1, 2, 3 on the weekly. In fact, it triggered by a little bit on Friday, but I still like it over 99.60. Stop under 95.28. Look at the FANG, F-A-N-G, on the weekly. The same, exact same. In fact, it looks a little bit better, but it's already late by like $2. It should have been over 184. Now the new entry would be over 185.78. So it's a bit late. The TRGP is also a tiny bit late, but not $2 late. The Tesla is a daily base breakout. This is a TSLL, which is 1.5 times the leverage of Tesla. Like it higher over the base, stop under it. One can also play just the straight stock, the Tesla stock. Over the high, stop under the lows, target about here on Tesla. The VTYX also broke out a week or so ago, but look at the hourly chart. It still looks higher over the base, over about $9. The tightest stop would be $7. That's the tightest. Target is very easy to tell what the target is by looking at the daily chart. It's the gap fill. The gap fill area is a resistance area, and that's $14. So that would be the target on the VTYX. The W doesn't have a great entry on the daily. In fact, it doesn't even have a good pattern. Look at that monthly chart. Wow, does it look good? So I like it a lot. I'm in Carvana. This is the same kind of chart. I'm in a lot of stocks that are transitioning like this. So Carvana, Square. Carvana looks better. I don't know. There's like, 50 different stocks. Even ARK is transitioning on the monthly. So the W, which is Wayfair, I like it higher over this bar's high. If you want a really tight stop, just under Friday's low. But since it doesn't have a good pattern, I would put the stop right here on W. So give it the wide stop, and as a long-term play. The WWW is a weekly, daily, weekly, monthly breakout, basically. No, not monthly, it's weekly and daily. So I like it higher over 1032, stop under 959. The shorts, look, I have on my bearish list, I have like 20 different symbols, okay? I'm picking only about 5 or 6 to go over because the money's been on the long side, not the short side. So I have a couple of shorts that are doing okay, but I have 50 other longs that are doing marvelous, most of them. So that's why I'm not focusing on the shorts that much, even though this weekend when I scanned, I can see that I have about, here they are, I have about like 25 or 30 symbols that look good short. Here they are. But I'm only reviewing 5 or 6 in this video. The CWAN gap down under several months worth of basing and now has a 1, 2, 3 on the daily chart. So I like it lower under this bar's low, which is 1672, stop over 1725 on the CWAN. The EME is a climactic watch. Notice how, as long as the stock or the market is maintaining about the same distance from the 20, even space between the 20 and price, it's never a short. But when it starts to speed up and accelerate, go vertical like this, then we can start to watch it short. So this is not quite ready. There's a couple of things that I'm watching climactic, but this is one of them. I think VSTS is another. No, not VSTS. VST maybe. VST is another one. So these are starting to get climactic. So I'm looking to play them short with an entry, but they're not quite ready. The VST, the EME, and there's one or two more that I have on my watch list. Globe is a daily sell setup. Like it short under 33.80. Stop over $35 or $35.92. Target one would be 31.80, about $1. No, it would be $2. That's not bad actually. 31.80, and the stop would be over 35. Okay. HLF is a daily sell setup, so it would be under 8.49. Stop over 9.03 and target about 6.68. LPSN is a 123. Looks beautiful. Like it short under 121. Stop over 138 on the LPSN. All-time low, so no predetermined target. Don't know what the target is. And then TDOC is a daily sell setup, similar to the Globe, similar to the GLBE. It would be short under this bar's low, which is 14.79. Stop over 15.64. Okay, on the TDOC. All right, that will do it for this week. I was out the last couple of weeks with the flu, but I'm happy to be back. I hope you've been well. I hope you've been making money in this really amazing market that we're having right now. And if you'd like to find out about my service and what I do and the newsletter, link in the description. Thank you so much for sticking around till the end. I hope you have a great trading week, and I will see you on the next video. Take care, everybody. Ciao.